Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Erin and I do mostly budgeting videos like the one you're about to see here. First things first, please excuse my hands. They look like they're like 3 million years old. They're so dry. I've been using all kinds of different lotions and hand creams, and I got this stuff called Bag Balm at TJ Maxx, and it's so greasy, but it doesn't even like work that well. Like I would expect it to work better, but at the same time, I think working hands is still better. I don't know, who knows? But anyways, did I ever tell you guys about this document? I've been tracking my books and my TV shows that I watch regularly, I guess you could see it right there, in the movies that I see every year since 2005. And when I started this in 2005, because it goes way back, I did a whole list for 2005 and prior, just by memory. And so I'm switching all this into a journal, and I've been really loving setting that up and, you know, transferring all this media into the journal, and hopefully I have that forever. But anyways, I've been working on that, but I just have a few notes on the back because what I want to do today, I have to get all these planners out of the way because we can only work on one thing at a time. I'm still just like trying to get back my system for budgeting and for planning at home, and it's just been a lot because not only have I just started to unpack all these different things that I used to use, but I'm also trying to figure out how I can best set it up in this new craft room space, and it's just taking a while because I'm trying to do it right, you know what I mean? And so it's just been a process. But anyway, I'm missing something here. Oh, let's see. Am I not missing something? So here's the journal that I'm putting all that information in, and this is what I'm looking for. You guys, if you've been with me for a while, you know that this comes from my happy planners from the cover. I always cut the cover off, and then I trim the edges, and then I use this as a straight edge when I'm making lines in journals and in my planner. So this is a really nice notebook. It's from Office Depot. We have an Office Max, but I guess Office Depot and Office Max are the same thing. And this is their hardback cover business notebook, and it does have really nice, it says high quality paper for smoother writing. It does have really nice paper, and as you can hear, it's so dusty. It has a nice solid back cover, so that's always good when you're trying to write things out and have it be a little bit more stable. So anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and draw on this page one of my printables that I used to carry on my Etsy shop, and sometimes like I would put those out there on my videos for you guys to download if you wanted them. And I may go back to that because I like sharing the things that I make on Canva. I've never really, you know, push hard to like have an Etsy storefront where I had printables. I tried it a little bit, but I like sharing them. So I'm going to get back into Canva as well. I still have it. So look how long it's taking me just to do this intro. But anyways, if and when I do, I will be sharing with you one of my monthly budget packets. So if you guys remember, and if you've been here for a while, you know what that consists of, and they'll just be updated for 2024. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pretty much try and emulate the printable in this notebook. So you're probably wondering, why don't you just print out some of the printables that you already did? And that's a great idea, except my printer does not work any longer, and I'm contemplating getting a new one, but I just haven't done that. And so once I do, I'll probably get back into, you know, a printed situation where, you know, I print out the individual budget worksheets, and then I hole punch them same as I would for a happy planner, and I put them into one of those nice tool notebooks with the hardcovers. So that's the way I used to do it, and I definitely see me doing that in the future. So this is going to be a little bit different, and I don't know what this is. This desk needs cleaned. All right, so monthly expenses was one of my worksheets that I used every single month, and I would track what month it was. So I'm going to do that up in the corner, and I will zoom in, but I'm going to fast forward through this just because it can be cumbersome for you to watch that. And then I'll let you know what the grid or the layout looks like when I'm finished. Okay, all done. So this is going to definitely have to serve as a template because I'm very unhappy with my pen leaking and some of the mistakes that I made. Although I probably will go at this with some white out. So this is my monthly expense form. I have my fixed expenses, this grid here. So here's the column for bills, budget, how much I'm budgeting for that bill, how much the actual expense was, and then what the difference is. I'm putting the month up here. And then down to variables, I'm going to have the item here and then the amount. And the item for variables is like anything that's not a fixed bill. Like it wouldn't be gas or water or electric. It would more likely be gas for our cars, our food budget, our dining out, anything that we have to spend on the dogs, clothing, so on and so forth. And then here is the sinking funds, which is where I'm going to capture savings. So I'm going to have the description here and then the amount over here. And then down here, I always like to do a receipt. I like to do this weekly or by payday, and I always like to do it for each month. So I'm going to have my income, variables, fixed, and savings, all those totals. And basically total in and total out is only going to apply to the income section really, and maybe I'll have to rename these because variables would just be total out, even though I'm not, or fixed total out, say, like even though savings isn't like outgoing, eventually it will be, so I can put all that into this column, but total in will just apply to income. So I might have to finesse this a little bit because this isn't it's not as smooth as a description as I would like. But here's how I'm going to do this notebook, and then I'm going to do a second setup for my weekly or my paydays. And our paydays are very similar to what they were when you used to tune into my videos before. So my husband has his early retirement. He has a base pay from his job. He also has a commission pay. And then I have 2 paydays. I get paid bi-weekly at the moment. I have a little bit of an increase in income, not much by any stretch. But, you know, we're doing really good. I mean, everything is like, you know, bills getting paid, everything, even with the higher expense with the new house and the mortgage that goes along with it, we're still budgeting really well. And so I'm just grateful for that. So this is where I'm at, but I just wanted to do this setup with you because I thought it was important to explain the process. So then when I come back and I do my first video with you, this is going to be for January because we really just got some income coming in. It's still, you know, we're still in the first third of January. So it's time to start plugging in some numbers and letting you guys know, you know, what all those entail. The other thing I wanted to show you that I pulled out of my boxes is this. I haven't used this in quite some time. It seemed like when I got away from doing the videos, I also got away from doing some of my good habits. I kept it around for a while, but then I was like, you know, I mean, this was anything. If you get out of practice, you know, you kind of lose your rhythm with things. But anyways, I absolutely love this little Moterm. It's a wallet size and it's just so perfect for, you know, what this is used for. So I just still have my little envelopes for groceries, gas, dining out, personal, health, home, miscellaneous, donate, gifts, things like that. And I have a couple blank envelopes. Ooh, I hear an ambulance. Oh no, it's a fire truck. Where I'm at in my craft room, my backyard faces the backyard of the people on the road behind us, and then in front of them is an actual like through road, and I can see the cars going down there sometimes. But anyways, so I have a couple extra envelopes for this. And then the other thing I wanted to tell you is that I still have my box of $2 bills. These are still a collection that I want to add to. I'm not sure why, because at what point am I ever going to use these? And am I going to go into somewhere and actually be like, hey, I'm going to pay with $200 and $2 bills? And they're going to be like, are these fake? I mean, it just is kind of wacky. But anyways, I still like them. I think they're charming. I like them, and I want to keep collecting them. And it looks like my most recent series that I have is 2017. So I don't know if they are still making $2 bills, if they're still in production, if this was the last time, because I don't have any newer than that. And there's quite a collection in here. So anyways, I still have those. And I found my calculator, so we're going to be good to go. And yeah, I feel like I'm just getting, you know, back into the groove, and my setup is coming together. So thank you for watching. Stay tuned. I'm going to be plugging in my real numbers in the next video. And yeah, if you want to see additional videos and content, you definitely check out my TikTok channels. I have those linked below. And that's it, guys. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.